Hi everybody, welcome back to Goodnight Lighthouse. I'm Miss Dorothy and I'm here to read you another story. I've got a story about a pumpkin. It's fall and there are so many pumpkins out there and I'm really enjoying it. And I'm loving all these books we're finding about pumpkins. And this one is called Ready for Pumpkins. Ready for Pumpkins. This is a story about a little guinea pig who lives in a classroom and he's ready for pumpkins. And he does something a little sneaky to help the pumpkin season along. And we need to get into this book and find out what it is. Are you ready to get into another pumpkin book with Miss Dorothy? Good. I need you to sit up and listen up because here we go.
Ready for Pumpkins by Kate Duke. I am Hercules. You can call me Herky. I live in Miss McGuffey's first grade classroom. It's a good life. The food pellets come regularly. The water bottle is always filled. The first graders think I'm cute. Well, that's the class guinea pig. He lives with the first grade class. They like to teach me things. They taught me how to paint. And last fall I learned all about Halloween. All in all, I thought I was a pretty lucky guinea pig. I thought I had everything I could ever want. We're making a Herco-lantern, Miss McGuffey. Children, take him out of there right now. They put the guinea pig inside the pumpkin, and the teacher said they had to take him out. But he took the seeds, and he said, I'll save these for later. Then spring came. The children were busy. They planted seeds in pots on the windowsill. I was busy, too, taking naps in the sun. One day, I noticed the plants were growing in the children's pots, and green beans were growing on the plants. Real green beans! Delicious! All at once, I wanted to be more than just a classroom guinea pig. I wanted to grow things, too. I wanted a garden of my own. Wow, Hercules wants to have a garden. Can guinea pigs do that? When school was over for the summer, I had my chance. Miss McGuffey brought me to my vacation home in the country. When no one was looking, I put my plan into action. We're almost there, Herky, said the teacher. Thanks for taking care of Herky, Dad. She's going to leave him there for the summer. Luckily, I have saved some Halloween pumpkin seeds. Luckily, I knew what to do with door latches. Most luckily of all, I found a friend to help me. Her name was Daisy. Look, he got out of his cage. He's got his pumpkin seeds, and he made a new friend named Daisy. She's a bunny rabbit. Daisy knows all about gardens. She showed me what to do. We found a sunny spot. We pulled up all the weeds. We dug up all the dirt. Good job. Good job, said Daisy. Good night, said Daisy as she put a very tired guinea pig to bed. Next, we dropped each seed in its own hole and gave it a drink of water. Good job, said Daisy. At last the garden was ready, and I was ready too. Ready for pumpkins. But the seeds weren't ready. Seeds can take a long time. They don't grow faster if you yell at them. They don't grow faster if you jump up and down and stamp your feet. They won't grow at all if you dig them up to see what they're doing. What's going on here? Said Daisy. I tried all these things. Finally, Daisy said, cool it. Daisy's going to teach him. He has to be patient if he wants his seeds to grow. So I cooled it. I tried to be patient. I waited and waited and waited and waited. Ho hum. Ho hum. He's getting bored. Waiting is hard. Daisy helped me do it. She told me stories about famous pumpkins in literature. Together we made up pumpkin poems and songs about seeds. They're finding things to do to keep busy while they're waiting. At last the seeds sprouted. Every day the little plants got bigger. They grew leaf after leaf after leaf. Wow, that's all growing from the little seeds? My seeds had turned into a garden. The plants made buds, the buds became flowers, and the flowers turned into very small green pumpkins. Amazing! Daisy and I did a flower dance every time it happened. They are so happy. They have a garden. The pumpkins kept growing. They were round and perfect, and they were mine. Then birds and beetles came. They pecked my pumpkins and ate holes in the leaves. Worst of all, Daisy ate some of the pumpkin flowers. My pumpkin flowers! I yelled, I jumped up and down, I waved my arms and stamped my feet. Finally, Daisy said, "Cool it." So I cooled it. The beetles ate some more holes, the birds kept pecking, and Daisy sometime had a flower snack. But there was enough for all of us. Sometimes I had a flower snack too, said Hercules. A garden is not a place to be angry in. No, it's not. The pumpkins were still green when it was time to go back to school. It was hard to say goodbye to them, and hard to leave Daisy too. "Bye, Dad," said the teacher as she came to get Hercules. She's taking him back to the classroom. But you can't stay sad for long when you have a garden. "This is Hercules. You can call him Herky." The teacher's introducing Hercules to all the new first graders. "He's making that noise again." And I had things that were just as good as pumpkins. I had pumpkin poems and stories and songs. I had flower dances to practice. At night, I could dream pumpkin dreams. "What's he doing now?" the kids said. "He's so funny." They like Hercules a lot. "How did these get here?" said the farmer. And Hercules thought, "I will have another garden next year. I know where I can get some seeds." "Look, the dad's bringing the pumpkins. They grew in the backyard." "Yep, it's a mystery." "Look at Herky. He likes it. Herky knows how they got there. It's his pumpkin. And the farmer brought his pumpkin to school. And Herky's going to get more seeds." Like I said, I'm a pretty lucky guinea pig. "We're making a Herculanter," Miss McGruffy the kids said, and they're carving pumpkins again.
Wow! Hercules loves pumpkins. And did you see what he did? He took a pumpkin seed and he kept it in his cage. And when he went to the farm for the summer, he planted it and he watched it and he watched it and he watched it and he watched it because it took a really long time. But then it started to grow and it grew into a pumpkin. And he was sad because he had to leave it. But then the farmer brought it to the school. So he got his pumpkin back, and now he's back inside the pumpkin again, probably getting more seeds to plant again. What a smart little guinea pig. What a fun little guinea pig. I would love to have that guinea pig as my class pet because he knows how to plant pumpkins. You know, you could plant pumpkins. All you got to do is get a pumpkin seed, take it out to the yard and plant it, cover it up with dirt, make sure it gets plenty of water. You should talk to Mom and Dad about that. You could grow your own pumpkins, and that would be fun for next fall. You might have the biggest pumpkin in the patch. I would love to hear about that. But you know what? You're going to ask Mom and Dad if you can plant pumpkins, and whatever they say, it's okay. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Just remember, the most important thing is to have a good attitude and obey right away. And then come back and see Miss Dorothy because I'm going to be sitting right here ready to read another book to you. Bye! Thanks for reading with Miss Dorothy. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I hope you'll come back soon to read another. What's your favorite book? Drop Miss Dorothy a note and let me know. I'll go find it and I'll read it to you. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you soon.